Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. I'm on my way to my last monthly checkup, and after this one it's going to be every 2 weeks or every other week. I don't know. I'm having a slight pain in my tummy. It's Tuesday. I'm going on my doctor's appointment. I haven't made a video in a while because I just haven't. I've been super focused on getting things ready for this baby. I've had multiple doctor's appointments and other things I can't talk about because of legal reasons. So but just to let you guys know, no, I have not been able to find a job that'll hire me at 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant. I'm about to be 8. And then my husband got laid off last week, a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago. And I'm trying to not, I know what it's like to be unemployed, and I know the phases you go through, I get to relax, and then I need money. Holy shit, I'm going through my savings. Oh my god, we're gonna be homeless. And the depression that you might feel sometimes, and the feeling of failure. I went through that, and the panic kind of set in, but I tried to stay calm because I didn't want my husband to panic as well. My husband's been home for the past almost 2 weeks, and I'm trying to see it as a blessing in disguise because, man, I have felt nothing but exhaustion. I found that I was super anemic, and I needed to get on iron ASAP. So that's been happening, which is why I was feeling extreme exhaustion. I never felt that sluggish before, and I thought it was because of the pregnancy, but it turned out it was because I was extremely my iron level was so low. They called me the very next day after my blood draw. They're like, you don't have gestational diabetes, but you are extremely anemic. You need to get on iron. We sent a prescription already to your pharmacist. Please go and pick it up and start today. So yeah, we're gonna lose our health coverage this month. So the end of this week I will have no more Blue Cross Blue Shield. I've been dealing with that, okay? That's what I've been dealing with, and trying to figure out how to get coverage for myself and for Artemis and for Ronald. And I found a couple of things that we can afford and qualify for. So for now, looks like we're okay. There's a slight chance that I might need to choose a new gynecologist. I'm going to find that out today. Which would suck because I feel comfortable where I am. Towards the end of my pregnancy, to have to up and choose a new doctor, a new hospital, and all that would really be nerve-wracking. I don't want to, but this is just the situation that I'm in. I feel like I do complain a lot, and I might come off as a whiny bitch sometimes on here, but I try to slow my roll, and I try to appreciate what I have, even though it's dwindling and it's becoming zero. But I still try to look on the positive side of things, and it could be a lot worse. Trust me, it could be a lot worse. So I'm very thankful that I've gotten all this maternity or prenatal care for this long, and even if I have to choose another doctor in another hospital, at least I have access to this assistance where most people or some people don't have that luxury. I know some people don't have access to certain things, so I feel very fortunate that I've been able to get the care that I have gotten so far. And we will just work it out. Whatever happens, I will figure it out. I was telling my husband, I feel sometimes like being positive and staying positive and not panicking is a choice. It's so easy to fall into that downward spiral of depression and anxiety and just despair and feeling helpless. And you know, it is so easy to just let go and drop down into that hole. But we owe it not only to ourselves to stay in a good mind frame or mindset, but we owe it to our children too, to remain calm and to do our best to work as a team to figure it out. Because my husband is the type of person who holds on to his feelings and doesn't talk about them until he is triggered or until something random happens and he just... And I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a fan of talking about your feelings and talking it out before it becomes something that it shouldn't. And so as soon as he told me that he got let go, I asked him if he was okay, and he's like, why are you asking me? I'm like, of course I'm going to ask you if you're okay, because I know you're probably feeling like, and quote, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I told him that you're probably feeling like you failed as a husband and a father, that you're failing your family and all that jazz, and you're feeling kind of guilty about it. He's like, yeah, don't feel that way. I felt the same thing, because you have to remember this. We are a 2-income household. We are a team. I never wanted you to take care of me. I never asked for it. And if it were up to me, I'd be working right now. Because I never wanted him to have that full burden of, you know, financially carrying the weight of this family. I know that that is a tough position to be in. And I'm not the type of woman to do that. I want to share that load, and I want to help as much as I can while I'm able to. And that's just my own personal choice. So I've always been working since we've been together. I've always had a job. And so it was a little hard on me, and I was feeling insecure about it, but I dealt with those feelings, and I talked about them, and I cried, and I, you know, did whatever I needed to do to let those feelings out so that I won't turn on him or snap at him or take it out on him in any way. Especially being pregnant, like, it could have easily went out of control. But now that he's going through it and stuff, I'm letting him, you know, deal with it the way he needs to, but I am also reminding him that there's no pressure here. There's not going to be a nagging wife to be like, well, what the fuck? Where is the income? Why didn't you do this? And how come you haven't provided this? No way. That's never going to be me. It's a choice that we all have to make, and I'm going to be as supportive as I can and try to budget our money the way that will work best for us. Cut out the fat and all that jazz, and we should be fine for a couple months. And then after a couple months, the freaking panic will probably set in for both of us. But my goal with all of this is to remain a team, to not turn on each other, and to not blame each other and attack each other. Like, that is the worst thing you can do during a time like this. I was telling Ron that we've had it really good, despite all the arguments we've had and the ups and downs in our relationship. Like, this is going to be the true test, because most marriages end due to finances, of them not being able to, you know, get it together. Either one spends too much or the other one feels like they make too much. There is an imbalance, I guess. I don't know. People argue about stuff like that. So yeah, this is going to be a true test to our relationship and the strength of our unity and our communication, because we're going through this, not only being laid off at the same time, but also we're having a new baby. So stress on top of stress. I'm really leaning, and have been leaning towards the damage control. We can figure this out. There's always a way. type of attitude. Mind you, I have, you know, been irritable at times, and you know, I've been in pain. I got my teeth adjusted yesterday, so my whole face fucking hurts. I can't take anything. Tylenol does nothing for me. So I've been in a bad mood because of that, but I've been trying to keep it in my head that it's no one's fault, you know, and to not snap at anyone, and to not keep everything bottled up. If I need to say something, say it in a respectful, caring way as much as I can. So anyways, God, traffic. I think I might be a little late to my appointment. But anyways, I think I've rambled long enough, but I hope this video gives you an idea of what I'm going through right now. And the only reason I'm filming right now is because it's gloomy and it's only 77 degrees. It's been like at least 90 degrees every day for the past like 2 weeks, and early on in the morning. It is like 8:15 right now, and it's already 77 degrees, but it's gloomy, so I can film. Usually I'm not able to film in the car anymore because it's too hot and my phone shuts off, and then by the time I get home, Artemis wants my attention and I'm doing things with him and then trying to put him down for a nap, and then while he naps sometimes I nap. So sorry guys, but I will see you guys soon.